We're here with Jean Victor at the Mary Brennan Inn for our sociology project. Jean, exactly what is your position at the Mary Brennan Inn?
I am the facilities manager here at the Mary Brennan Inn. I basically operate everybody that comes into the Mary Brennan Inn. That's all of our volunteers, a lot of our guests. I just make sure that the building is running well and good enough so our guests could actually come and sit down and have a good meal.
Fabulous. And what are the typical demographics of the community that the Mary Brennan Inn serves?
A lot of people we serve are Latino, African Americans. We also have, it's a mixture because the doors are open to anyone to come in. Our philosophy is to treat everybody that comes in through our doors with dignity and respect and love. So it doesn't matter who you are. If you need help with anything, you could just come in through our doors and we'll just help you. You don't need any social security cards. You don't need to write your name or anything. You don't need to show ID. You don't even have to tell us your name. Okay? If you need the help, we'll help you.
Fabulous.
About how many people do you serve a week, and also on special holidays?
On a typical day here at the Mary Brennan Inn, since this is the largest soup kitchen in Long Island, we feed anywhere between 400 to 450 a day. Okay? So you can imagine how much we actually do a week. On holidays, it goes up around Christmas, around Thanksgiving. But we just don't only feed people here. We give them fresh clothing. We also give them a shower. We also give them toiletries. We also give them grocery bags. And also, if any one of our guests, if they need to get into a detox, we can have that, because we also have a social worker on site that can help them with if they need to find a job, again, if they need to find a house or any type of shelter or anything like that. This is the only soup kitchen that's around that actually has a social worker working in it.
So how are you founded, and do you have paid employees? If so, what type?
Well, the Interfaith Nutrition Network, that's the name of the organization. We have lots of fundraisers that we do during the year. The biggest one that we do is our Innkeeper's Ball, which brings in about $1 million each time we have it. So with that fundraiser and other fundraisers that we do during the year is how we fund a lot of what we do. But we also have lots of grant writers that help us out. We do have paid employees here at the Mary Brennan Inn. We have four. We have a maintenance person that basically keeps up the building. We also have our manager of guest services. That's our social worker. We also have myself, the operations manager here, and we also have our director of volunteer and donations as well. So it takes the four of us to really run the building, but we do have volunteers. We have a little over, I would say, about 100 volunteers that come during the week to actually help us out. Because without our volunteers, this building would not work.
What are the biggest issues that your guests face, such as drug addiction or gang affiliation? And if so, how does this affect their integration back into society?
Well, there are a lot of issues. There are a lot of issues that our guests go through. Our guests are ordinary people. For what I see that come into the Mary Brennan Inn, we have a lot of drug addictions. We have a lot of people who are in gangs. But not even that. Society itself, we have a lot of mentally ill guests that come in here. We have guests who are really physically disabled that come here. So it's a variety of people that we actually help. Lots of times, because of the gang population and the drug population, a lot of our guests, they go to jail. So once you're in jail, that means you're in the system. Once you are incarcerated and you come out and you try to look for a job, or try to look for housing, the first thing you have on that application is that do we have a felony or anything? So, have you ever been convicted of a crime? If you have to answer that question honestly and you put it down, most likely you won't get that job. So yeah, we do have a lot of, I guess, that come in here who can't find jobs, who can't even receive jobs because they've been in jail. But on the other hand, we do have a lot of, I guess, who've been in jail, but they have very, very good skills.